Hey guys, Amazing Balloon Guy here again. I've been getting a lot of requests for or questions on how to build a balloon stand when you're making your column, if it be it a Minnie Mouse column or any other column. So I'm going to show you how to make a quick, easy, simple stand using stuff you can get from Home Depot. So I don't have my tripod with me, so I'm just going to turn the camera around and we will get started here. So, okay, a few things you're going to need is a piece of particle board or plywood. Plywood works better if you want to paint it. The particle board just seems to suck up the paint, so even though we're using particle board here, I would get a piece of plywood. You want to make it square, so I would recommend at least 15 inches. I believe this is like 16 inches or maybe even 18 inches squared. So 18 inches from here, 18 inches from there to there. Okay, anyway, you need some wood screws. All right, you can't get them too long or too big because they'll go through the plywood. This one here is let's see if I can get it out there. There you go. It's a 3/4 inch wood screw. We're going to have a 1/2 inch PVC coupling, a couple L brackets, and your drill. And then to obviously make the pole part of it, we're going to use 1/2 inch PVC, and I'll show you that in a minute. So, let's get started. First thing you want to do, you want to get the center. To get a center of a square, it's basic geometry. What you're going to do is get a ruler or a straight edge, and you're just gonna make a line across here. You're also gonna make a line across there, and where those points meet will be the center. Okay, I did that already. There's a mark for me. You can't really see it on the camera, but my center's roughly right about there. Okay, then what you're gonna want to do is attach the brackets. So I put one bracket here, line it up. I'm going to take my other bracket and line it up just like that. I got to hold the camera at the same time, so bear with me. And then we're going to screw in one side, screw in the other side, and then we're also going to screw here and in there. So bear with me. I'm going to put the camera down and do that real quick. Okay, so I just finished with my drill and I screwed in my screws, 2 on the bottom, 1 on the bottom of that side, and the same thing over here, if you can see that. The reason why we did not put the screw in there is because once you do that, you will not be able to get your pole in, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to either have to do that on site, or you could stick the pole in on site and then just wrap it with duct tape, and that will work temporarily. But if you want something that's going to be firm and sturdy, but it's going to be permanent unless you unscrew it, then you put the pole in and then you screw the other 2 screws inside. Alright, so let's get to the PVC now. Alright, we have our PVC here. It's a 10-foot piece. You can buy that. It's a 1/2 inch PVC, 10-footer. And I scored it already. I measured it out. And I don't know if you can see that scratch line right there. That is going to be exactly 5 feet. Because we're going to make a 5-foot column. That's what you're usually going to be making when you want to make your 5-foot stand to make a 6-foot column or even higher. Okay, so what you're going to need to get, you can do it with the saw, but what happens is the saw will actually make the sides really rough, and it's going to be very difficult to put it in there. So what you're going to get is a PVC cutter. Again, you can find this at Home Depot, Lowe's, anywhere, home improvement store. I'm going to use this. This thing works wonders. Okay, right now it's closed. I'm going to open it. See? Zoom in here. Okay, I'm going to put that right where that score is. Hard to do with no tripod here. Apologize, guys. Make sure I'm lined up here. I am. Okay. And I'm just going to, it clicks right in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we have our 1/2 inch pipe. Okay, goes right in here. And there you have your stand. Easy peasy. Like I said, all you got to do is duct tape this because it can wobble a little bit. So you really want to get the screws in, or you can even duct tape it like I said before. And that's how you make your balloon stand. Alright guys, thank you and have a good day.